Turning now to breaking news at 5 o'clock. It was late this afternoon that prosecutors in Clear Creek County dropped the charges against 3 of the officers who were on the scene the night of the Christian Glass shooting.
All 3 were facing charges of failing to step in and stop that deadly shooting. 9 News reporter Steve Steger has been on this case since the beginning, and all 3 officers from 3 different agencies that were on that scene that night.
Yeah, they were there for about 70 minutes. Former Clear Creek County Deputy Tim Collins, Idaho Springs Officer Brittany Morrow, and CSP Trooper Ryan Bennie. We confirmed with the Colorado courts just about an hour ago that their failure to intervene charges were dropped. Here's video of all 3 of them. Tim Collins was former Deputy Andrew Buen's partner that night. He was actually standing on the hood of Glass's SUV the night of the shooting. Brittany Morrow arrived shortly after Buen and Collins. She showed a lot of empathy, talking to Glass for several minutes. Glass is seen in that video making a heart shape with his hands while talking to her. Trooper Ryan Bennie was one of the last officers to arrive on scene, and you can actually hear Bennie's commanding officer over the radio asking Bennie what justification officers had to get Glass out of the car that night. Prosecutors had charged all officers on scene with failure to intervene to stop that shooting. They also charged the marshal of the Georgetown Police Department, Randy Williams, with failure to intervene and third-degree assault. He shot a taser at Glass during that encounter. He remains the only other officer still facing those charges. All of this comes after Andrew Buen, the deputy who fired the fatal shots at Glass, was convicted of criminally negligent homicide last month and sentenced last month to 3 years in prison. Last year, a judge dropped charges against 2 Colorado Division of Gaming officers who were on scene, saying that they weren't considered peace officers, so the failure to intervene law would not apply to them. Prosecutors made this decision to drop the charges against Bennie, Morrow, and Collins. We've left messages for the 5th Judicial DA, Heidi McCollum, to try to find out why. We're still waiting to hear back.
And it's the Glass family who's been in front of this in so many ways, and their reaction to this will be one we'll be looking forward to hearing.
Still waiting for a statement from the Glass family as well. A lot of unanswered questions right now. It was the prosecutor's decision, unlike the other 2 officers who had their charges dropped.
Right.
This was the prosecutor saying they wanted to drop charges. So it'll be interesting to see the reason why.
Yeah. Well, it's still one that we have so many, we'll never forget, and there are many lessons to be learned from it.
Yeah,
many.
So much came out of this. You know, so much changed in Clear Creek County following all of this. So this is another step in that process.
All right, Steve, thanks for following it for us.